Good evening. I'm Kara Busen, and I would like to welcome you to the Class of 2002's Baccalaureate. We thank everyone for coming to support us as we take this bold new step into our future. Tonight, we are blessed to have with us Reverend Jonathan Knight from Trinity United Church of Christ. Reverend Knight will be sharing with us his guiding wisdom as we make this important transition in our lives. The Class of 2002 will hopefully walk away from Wadsworth High School keeping in mind the integral role that God does play in our everyday lives. Lastly, I wish everyone the best of luck wherever you will go. Good luck and God bless you, Class of 2002. Please be seated.
Good evening. I'm Amanda Van Arnhem, and I dedicate this poem to the class of 2002. Wings of Friendship. Upon our dreams we now stand, high upon our clouds of pedestals, hand in hand. Ever since we were little, you have found your place beside me, whether it be in a simple game of hide-and-go-seek, or when trouble found us both in tears. You were my spine through all those years. And how those years have faded, how quickly we have grown and still not jaded. My fears you have comforted, and my happiness you have escorted. Without your light, your natural ways that inspire, my life would not be filled. You are what make it entire. I see you, and I see my friend. I cherish the memories, the fun, the times we've spent. You are my breath when the air is heavy. You are the sun pouring steady. You are the smile when sorrow leaks. You are my friend, the better part of me I seek. The bridge to this moment is anxiously approached, but to cross it now, all at once reluctance shows. We are weary to face the sun in different directions, to know we have chosen rippled reflections. But I know our shoulders will forever rest beside one another, come what may, and our hearts only a beat away. Upon our dreams we now stand. The wind built her power beneath us as planned. Now, my friend, we shall lift our wings, ride our clouds of magic's making, and fly to the rest of our lives, never, never letting our friendship die. Our whole lives spent with these friends we have made. We are bound with each other, and we will never be the same. Thank you.
To recapture the As we get our technical things set up, I just want to thank Ryan Beck for helping me out with this. We're going to do something a little different here. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist and directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the precious few words in your mind. When they notice you, they do their best time. That is a memory that's still gone. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. I hope you had the time of your life. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Like the rest of the words, I imagine that most of you are tending, right now at least, to look backwards, perhaps viewing this as an ending. Wrong. In just a week, you will go through graduation, or as they say, commencement. And the word commencement means beginning, not end. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road, means that you are not only ending one phase, but you are also beginning another new phase in this total journey that we call life. Let us offer to you tonight two texts, 2 points of view that hopefully will help in your choosing of which fork to travel. The first text comes from the Gospel of Oz, a song from a movie that we all grew up on, your generation and my generation and plenty before that. At one time or another, we've all identified with one or more of the three characters that sing this song. The first character, a scarecrow, sings first. I could while away the hours, conferring with the flowers, consulting with the rain. On my head I'd be scratching while my thoughts were busy hatching if I only had a brain. I'd unravel every riddle for every individual in trouble or in pain. With the thoughts I'd be thinking I could be another Lincoln if I only had a brain. Whoa, I could tell you why the ocean meets the shore. I could think of things I never thought could be before, and then I'd sit and think some more. I would not be just a nuffin', my head all full of stuffin', my heart all full of pain. And perhaps I'd deserve you and be even worthier of you if I only had a brain. Yeah. Those are two of the saddest words in the English language. If only. They point us, again, backwards, declaring that something is missing in the present which prevents our future. Nonsense. Our God, our Creator, has given you a brain. Wake up and use it. That, my friends, is the true gospel, the gospel according to Jesus Christ. Wake up to the realities of the incredible possibilities which God has created within each one of us. Jesus, in his time, challenged the authorities and the people of his days to stop sleepwalking through life and open up their brains to the deeper meanings and purposes that life offers. There's a great song from your time that you should know well that tells us that all too many of us are still sleepwalking today. And I'm not quite Dave Matthews, but let us give it a shot anyway, and please join in at the appropriate parts here. Ready? He wakes up in the morning, does his teeth bite to eat, and he's rolling, and he never changes a thing. The week begins, she thinks. He look at each other, wondering what the other is thinking, but we never say a thing. And these crimes between us grow deeper. Take these chances, place them in a box until a quieter time lights down you up and die. Goes to visit his mommy, she feeds him well, his concerns he forgets them, and remembers being small, playing under the table and dreaming. Take these concerns, place them in a box until a wiser time writes down you up and die. Driving in on this highway, all these cars end up on the sidewalk. people in every direction. No words exchanged, no time to exchange them, 'cause all the little ants are marching, red and black antenna waving. They all do it the same. They all do it the same way. Every time life's down, you up and die. Now you know why I have him up here. As Matthew points out so well, there are just too many of us in this world acting just like little ants, all the same, even escaping under the table and dreaming. Wake up. Use the brain that God has given you to discover who you really are. Someone very different from the person sitting next to you, and someone very special. As the great black theologian Howard Thurman once said, don't ask yourself what the world needs. Ask yourself what makes you come alive, and then go and do that. Because what the world needs is people who have come alive. The scarecrow discovered he already had a brain. He just needed to let it come alive and use it. So come on, come alive, wake up, fight the conformity that you see all around you and be who God created you to be. The second character that Dorothy meets, a Tin Man, sings this sad refrain. When a man's an empty kettle, he should be on his mettle, yet I'm torn apart. Just because I'm presuming I could be kinda human if I only had a heart. I'd be tender, I'd be gentle, and awful sentimental regarding love and art. I'd be friends with the sparrows and the boy that shoots the arrows if I only had a heart. Picture me a balcony, above a voice sings so low. Wherefore art thou, Romeo? I hear a beat. How sweet, just to register emotion, jealousy, devotion, and really feel the part. I would stay young and chipper, and I'd lock it with the zipper if I only had a heart. If only. Nonsense. Our God, our Creator, gave you also a heart. Wake up to your heart and use it. God knows that this is exactly what we need, our world needs today. Waking up to the realities of your individual being alive and unique, not conforming to the antness, is meaningless unless you also come alive in your heart. One can know something up here, but until it reaches the heart, it remains just knowledge, meaningless, with no soul or energy to bring it to life. Indeed, some of reality can only be known with the heart. So as you wake up to your brain and to your aliveness, your uniqueness away from the conformity, let your heart come alive to the inner oneness within us all, that image of Godness which we each and all share, and celebrate the wonderful rainbow of diversity in the people around you. Know it in your heart that we were meant to be together. There's a favorite song from my generation, which you may recognize from the Forrest Gump soundtrack, and we'll give that one a try. Love is but a song we sing, and fear's the way we die. You can make the mountains ring, or make the angels cry. Though the bird is on the wing, you may not know why. Come on, people now, smile on each other, everybody get together, try to love one another right now. If you hear the song we sing, you will understand. You hold the key to love and fear, all in your trembling hand. Just one key unlocks them both. It's there at your command. Come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Right now, right now. Wake up. Like the Tin Man, discover the qualities of your heart that connects us all one to another. Remember the gospel of Jesus Christ, who commanded us to love one another. Do unto others as you would have others do unto you. Celebrate with your hearts the living rainbow of humanity. For if I am unique and blessed and gifted, then so are you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Come alive. Wake up to your heart. Be who God created you to be, but always in harmony with one another, indeed with all of creation around you. And then, of course, there's the third one of Oz, the one that we, or at least I, love the most, and that's the Cowardly Lion. And he's got this to say. He didn't have it on tuned guitar, but that's all right. Life is sad, believe me, missy, when you're born to be a sissy without the vim and void. But I could change all my habits, never more be scared of rabbits if I only had the nerve. I'm afraid there's no denying I'm just a dandelion, a fate I don't deserve. But I could show all my proudness, be a lion, not a mouse, if I only had the noise. Whoa, I'd be in my stride, a king down to the core. Oh, I'd roar the way I never roared before, and then I'd roof and roar some more. I would show the dinosaurus who's king around the forest, a king they better serve. Why, with my regal beezer I could be another Caesar if I only had the noise. Save it for the next one. If only, nonsense. Again, our God, our Creator, through the power and the constant presence of Christ's loving Spirit, is always creating and seeking to renew you in the courage that faith brings. Wake up, accept it, use it, step out in faith. Now, no doubt, the tragedy of your year, 9/11, changed realities of American life in many ways. And yet, as tragic as it was, it helped us to see the realities of postmodern living through the rest of the world's eyes, where violence, where the struggle for survival, where risk are all facts of life. And we do need courage to live fully awake and fully alive these days. But then that's always been true. Hope you like a little country and Dixie Chicks, because this song just says it so well. Who doesn't know what I'm talking about? Who never left home and who never struck out to find a dream and a life of their own. A place in the clouds, a foundation of stone. Many precede and many will follow. A young girl's dreams no longer hollow. Takes the shape of a place out west. But what it holds for her, she hasn't yet guessed. She needs those wide open spaces, room to make a big mistake. She needs new faces. She knows the high stakes. Traveled this road as a child, wide-eyed and grinning, she never tired. But now she won't be coming back with the rest. If these are life's lessons, she'll take this test. She needed wide open spaces, room to make the big mistake. She needs new faces. She knows the high stakes. She knows about the high stakes. As her folks drive away, her dad yells, check the oil. Mom stares out the window and says, I'm leaving my girl. She says, it didn't seem like that long ago when she stood there and let her own folks go. She needed wide open spaces, room to make the big mistake. She needed new faces. She knows the highest stakes. She knows the highest stakes. She knows the highest stakes. Don't be afraid of the wide open spaces that lie before you now, nor the new faces, nor living out your dream. But especially, don't be afraid of making mistakes. You are human. You will make mistakes. That's okay, because it means that you are awake and using your brains and your hearts to try and to learn and to grow and to share. As President Clinton said at his daughter Chelsea's commencement, for what it's worth, here's my advice. Dream big and chance your dreams. You will have failures, but you will grow from every honest effort. And even if you don't get what you want, amazing things will happen. You see, as the last verse of the song shows, your parents and everyone else in the world has been there, have faced those same wide open spaces, followed dreams, and made mistakes. And we survived and grew, just as the cowardly lion grew and truly became the king of the forest. But more than that, in the gospel of Jesus Christ, the one who had the courage to face even the cross and the wide open spaces beyond that cross, from him we have a promise, the last promise he gave us. Lo, I will be with you always. Always. That doesn't mean I'll be with you if you're good. It doesn't mean I'll be with you if you're perfect. It means always. Perhaps that's why this song has remained so popular and meaningful for generation after generation after generation. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved someone like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. It's getting late and it's getting hot. That's enough. Wake up. Come alive in the wide open spaces among the new faces, even in the midst of the big mistakes that you might face. How? In the courage, de nerve, which comes at the very center of our faith in God's amazing love for each one of us. So what is God challenging you to today? Don't accept the if-onlys of life. Wake up to your brain and discover what brings you alive. Wake up to your heart and discover the diversity, even as you see beneath them to the more alike than different in us all. And wake up to the courage and dream, eyes wide open, daring to dream God's dreams, chance making mistakes, knowing that God is with you always. It's a great movie, and it's a fun song, but it's a lousy way to live. Wake up. And by the way, have not only had the time of your life. Amen.
Good evening, fellow classmates, friends, and family members. My name is Erin Mink, and I will be explaining the dedication process. We now move to the part of the baccalaureate program where each soon-to-be graduate will present a flower to the person or persons who have helped mold us into who we are today. These people are those in our lives who have influenced our thoughts, our words, and our actions, while at the same time have helped us succeed and conquer our wildest dreams. Additionally, these people are the ones who have oftentimes made numerous personal sacrifices simply for our best interests. Please consider the flower that these soon-to-be graduates seated before me are about to give to you as a token of our appreciation, a sign of our gratitude, and a symbol of our love. On behalf of the senior class, I sincerely thank each and every one of you for helping us become the graduating class of 2002.
May God bless and keep you always. May your wishes all come true. May you always do for others and let others do for you. May you build a ladder to the stars, climb on every rung, and may you stay forever young. May you stay forever young. May you grow up to be righteous. May you grow up to be true. May you always know the truth and see the light surrounding you. May you always be courageous and upright and be strong. And may you stay forever young. May you stay forever young. Forever young. Forever young. Forever young. Forever young. Well, may you stay forever young. May your hands always be busy. May your feet always be swift. May you have a strong foundation when the winds of change shift. May your hearts all be joyful. May your song always be sung. And may you stay forever young. May you stay forever young. Forever young. Forever young. Forever young. Forever young. Oh, may you stay forever young. Amen.